Beautiful Wednesday morning, everyone. Veda here, back with another collective message. Thank you guys, as always, for being here. I love and appreciate all of you. Let's get into it. It is 56 degrees today in Chicago, a little bit after 9 a.m. Rainy. That's okay. It's rainy. I love the rain. ESTJ. Somebody could be a Virgo, someone who's extroverted, sensing, thinking, judging. It doesn't have to be a Virgo, okay, but this is an extroverted energy, practical, decisive, efficient, logical, forceful in implementing plans. So some of you could be taking a lot of action towards a goal at this time, baby steps, moving things ahead. You could be dealing with someone who's very extroverted. I never shed this many tears over a woman before, woman or man. It pains me to admit this. So someone wants to admit to you how much your absence has really hurt them over a long period of time. It feels like this person could be a Virgo because we have the same ink. A lot of tears here. You are not without blame, you know. This separation isn't my fault. So someone's saying something isn't their fault. They feel that they're being treated unfairly and they've been punished enough. So we'll just Aquarius. So somebody could be an Aquarius. Somebody could be a Virgo. Let's put all of these back. We also have your masculine uses an alias to communicate with you online. Masculine or feminine, somebody that you could be in communication with online. They're using an alias. Sagittarius, somebody could be a Sagittarius, somebody could be a Cancer. So let's get into this. Let's dig in here and see what's going on. Extroverted energy, okay? So let's see. ESTJ. This relationship is beyond repair. They will always be dishonorable. So this is a relationship that you might have ended because someone just has a natural way of not telling the truth, we'll just say. Whoever this person is, they want you to live in regret for leaving them. So somebody feels like you left them behind. They're very resentful. They cry a lot. This person cries a lot. They're in a lot of pain. They want to confess this pain to you, but I feel like the reason behind that, just they want to make you feel guilty. I've never shed this many tears. Maybe this is you. You've stopped crying over someone. You've left a situation behind. You're focused on your creativity, knowing that it's meant to be shared with the world. And then here's that jealousy that we see often in these readings. You being this fearless starseed and just attracting people that for whatever reason, you know, I don't know. I don't want to keep going with that. Let's just see what else comes out. You will grow old together and be deliriously happy. So in some cases, this is a relationship that someone felt was going to last a very, like forever. This is a forever thing. Something happened. And it's not working out, and this person is still quite upset about it. Now, this doesn't have to be your direct experience, but this could be someone that you have been closely connected to, and maybe you had to move away from that person because you got tired of being locked into their misery, okay? So this is an energy that is somewhat locked into misery. You could have tried to help this person at least take the first step toward maybe even getting some sort of help when it comes to the tears here. Depression even. Somebody could be depressed. You warned them what you are capable of, but they laughed at you. Huge mistake. This person is deliberately wasting your time to keep you from moving forward. So, yeah, for some of you, you had to leave a relationship. This could be a friendship. It could be a family. It does not have to be love, okay? Whatever it is, at some point there was a deep bond, but somebody was doing a lot of just throwing shade every which way. They only want other people to be happy around them when they are happy. When they're not happy, when they're miserable, then they want everyone else to be miserable along with them. And whoever you are, you're not playing this game. And somebody took something too far, and you might have told them to stop. They didn't listen. This person could have thought or might still feel that they're better than you, but they are actually stuck in a loop of corrupt and confused values. You are not without blame. This is what they're telling other people. It's all your fault. You're the reason they are miserable. They don't have any money. They can't pay their rent, something like that. Someone's having some difficulty meeting their financial, how do you say, objectives. So they could even be in some sort of court situation. Give it more time. So someone could have said, listen, this separation it's temporary. I just need more time. And someone else is saying, you've had enough time. You're just being mean. You're being unfair. You know I'm in a bad way. Haven't I been punished enough? All right, let's see what else comes out. You cannot help the feeble-minded. Leave them instead. You are regaining your strength after a turbulent time. So yesterday's 2 readings were kind of rough. I feel like this energy, it's not really going anywhere. You can kind of tell from the news cycle that things are reaching a boiling point. You can see it with the language that is being used. I'm noticing the word dystopian being overused at this time. So whenever you see these words, the overuse of them, you know it's kind of like another little psyop, we'll just say, that's brewing. You know, these vampires, these little critters, they feed off of emotion. When people are too much in their head and they feel like they can't find a way out, there are energies that that's their harvest. You know what I mean? So let's see what else is going on here. This relationship is beyond repair. They will always be dishonorable. You know, this is interesting, this hummingbird here, because I did have a dream, or part of the dream last night, where there was like thousands of birds just kind of flying this way and that way. And I was able to see them through some sort of camera lens, and they looked like pigeons. But when they got closer, they looked just like this bird here, like hummingbirds. So I don't know, that might be significant for someone. You're dreaming a lot about birds. That could be whoever this is that wants desperately to communicate with you. This relationship is beyond repair. They will always be dishonorable. All right, this is coming out. It just kind of did a little turn. Doorbell. Whoa. All right, these cards almost all fell on the floor, but I caught them. So you could be feeling like, okay, let me just hear this person out. You could know that they're in a bad way. You might have heard something through someone else, and you're just like, man, let me just, you know you're strong enough. You could endure whatever this person wants to release onto you, but I feel like for some of you, you're being guided to just keep going in your separate direction. So this doorbell here kind of just landed over here on this. You warn them what you are capable of. So yeah, someone's coming. Invite someone. Yeah, something about an invite. Someone's waiting for you to invite them over. Somebody could have told a friend of a friend, you know, something like that, something serious, and this friend came back to you and it's like, guess what, so-and-so, da-da-da-da-da. But that other person did that because they know that person's going to come back to you, relay the information, and they're hoping that you'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, come over, something like that. Okay, so we do have this doorbell, knocker thing, doorbell. Okay, So somebody, there's a warning though. You warn them. North Star is at the bottom, cracked egg, false start. Let's just keep going and see what else comes out. Jealous of your fearless way of being. You've always been fearless. You can take on a lot. Someone admires that, but it also scares them and incites jealousy. Here we have yarn, all tangled up. So that's interesting. Problem, circumstance, conundrum, puzzling, unraveling, hassles. You warn them. So somebody very jealous of you tried to get you caught up in a scheme even. 23 breaks down to a 5. This could have happened in the year 2023. This could be the year that you completely disconnected from this person or this group. Fireworks, so could be a relationship. Maybe someone was jealous of the relationship that you had with someone else and they did everything they could to interfere. Maybe they succeeded, but it was for your highest good. Your creativity is meant to be shared with the world. Celtic knot, unconditional love, divine union, infinity, enduring, connected, love of a lifetime. So, yeah, this is someone, man. I don't know who it is. Maybe it's a ex-spouse. But, man, they can't get over you, okay? They just can't. And or this could be a new energy coming toward you because we do have 23, 24. Someone who's been tangled up, maybe dealing with similar personalities that you have already moved away from. Someone's clearing out their closet or something like that. So I do feel like this is new energy. Someone who is also very creative. Snowflake is at the bottom. So there's a delicate situation here. Someone is quite fragile. You warn them what you are capable of, but they laughed at you. Huge mistake. Someone knows they made a big mistake trying to get you caught up in a situation. Okay, so this is Hornet's Nest. It landed over here with this doorbell. This relationship is beyond repair. They will always be dishonorable. This is number 21. So something could have happened in the year. Wow, okay. So the year 2021, 2023, and 2024. Because this did land over here. So what is this? 2025? Okay. So the only thing missing is 22. 11 is here at the bottom. So something started to break down in the year 2021. And then we have 10 here. So this specifically could be, October could be significant to someone. Dang. Hornet's Nest. Aggression, anger, conflict, actions have consequences. You warn them what you are capable of. So whatever these actions were against you, you told these people, you told someone, you know what, I might be nice. I might say, you know, I'm kind and giving, but come on. Volatile situation. So there is something here. Somebody is just trying to figure out how they can roll up on you. Dang. Okay, well, let's keep going. Yeah, here's whip at the bottom. Forced action, get cracking, go faster, driven, tension, fighting, arguments, anger. Yeah, so I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like you have completely gone on, moved away from whatever this is. You might be aware that people say things about you behind your back, and maybe they're still waiting for some sort of reaction from you, but you're just not, whoever you are, you're not giving anyone anything. Nothing. And this warning could have been a silent warning. You know, sometimes I know when I was growing up as a kid, all my mother had to do was look at me a certain way. And it was like, ooh, let me back up, you know. So you might not have said anything to anyone. You just gave them a look, or your energy is just like, okay, keep playing. But there's someone that they've got some beef. They want to stir things up. A volatile situation. Someone's coming. Okay, well, you warn them what you are capable of. Let's see what else comes out. Wherever you are, you're very creative. You're being put out there. You're getting out there. Baby steps. Something's taking you a while, but you could be feeling more comfortable, more confident in whatever this is, this goal, this plan. Okay. And now we have Anchor 35, also kind of landing with the hornet's nest. Stable, enduring, solid, steady, restrain. So whoever this is, or you did show a lot of restraint. And I feel like you continue to do just that. You have incredible willpower. You persevere through a lot. Seeds here coming out sideways under this give it more time. As I said, someone feels like they've given you enough time. You need to open the door, let them in, hear what they have to say. You cannot help the feeble-minded. Leave them be. Okay, we have the sun. Okay, that's beautiful. Success. Divine masculine energy. And then we have torch, dark to light. That's that ignition, freedom, justice, passion. So, yeah, you are igniting some very new energy coming toward you behind. Torch, we have coffin, defeated. So someone does feel defeated. And then behind that, we have ladybug, vibrant, abundant life. So, yeah, someone's looking at you as undefeated. Undefeated. They tried to, I don't know what this is exactly. It's some kind of scam or something. Oh, man, what did this person do? Yarn. Why is yarn here? Distant future. String along. And then we have change here. Let's get another card. Poverty. So I already said someone's having some financial difficulty. Change, Two of Wands. Mentally and emotionally unstable. Opposition. Yeah. So somebody's crying because they are having a serious financial hardship, and or they're heading further into that, because we've got a sequence here yet again. 36 going into the 37. So poverty is the distant future. I feel like whoever you are, you might have had to cut your losses. You realize that somebody was indeed pulling you down. You had to get out of there. Maybe you took some losses, but it freed you up. You've got more time, something like that. It was just a blip. It wasn't anything, whatever this was for you, you're like, okay, you know, I took the loss, whatever it was, but I'm good now, okay? But there's someone else, they're saying, please help. I've never shed this many tears. But the tears aren't just for you, is because of what they've done that's landed them in this position, right? Actions have consequences. So the consequence of messing with you, for whoever this is poverty. Four of Swords, twin flame, up in the clouds, Four of Wands, achievement, family, Jezebel. So again, this is a lot of different sort of moving parts. For some, this is a twin flame. For others, this is some sort of Jezebel spirit embodied family member, okay? Mother, sister, auntie, cousin, whatever. Someone who's very jealous of you. They've always been jealous of you. They've always talked a bunch of smack about you. You might have, you know, family dinners or whatever. You endured this person's goofiness, because I feel like whoever this is, they're goofy. And they lack creativity. Your creativity is meant to be shared with the world. Blocked here. Landing sideways under the seeds that's sideways. So somebody did try to block your ascension, your growth, your recognition, your achievements. Slander. So someone was actively launched or still actively slandering your name. Huge mistake. It's a mistake. They should stop. Okay, chakras in the reverse, landing on blocked entity attachment. There's an entity attachment here. Jezebel spirit running rampant. Something about divestments. Someone's got to sell like their stock portfolio or something. Yeah, somebody's had to take some major losses here. You warn them what you are capable of, but they laughed at you. Ooh, and they might be in prison. This is someone, this could be mental, but it does feel quite like somebody's locked up, or they're going to be locked up, or somebody got locked up, or they're getting locked up, and when they get out, this is where they'll end up. For some of you, this is a family member. Okay, it is. Yeah. Yep, it certainly is. Okay, let's get another card. Celtic knot. Unconditional love. Legendary. Actual money. Yeah. So whatever it is that you're doing, it's being recognized, and it's got a lot of people up in their feelings. So you could be making a lot more money than what someone might have guesstimated. Somebody could have been saying that you were headed toward this downward spiral where you were going to need them again, or somebody might have thought that you would need them to get bailed out of something, but that's not what happened. It's the reverse. You are not without blame. You know. Someone feels like you know their situation. Why aren't you helping them? Sweetheart, face down. Abundance. False documents. Ten of Swords. So someone could have tried to steal your identity, your property. They tried to take something from you with the yarn here, but it major backfire. Yeah, now we got manipulation, occupation, and innocence. So, and we do have unlicensed doctor here. So somebody could be losing their medical license. They're not going to be able to practice. Oh, I'm getting very loud ringing in my right ear. That's odd. Someone doesn't want you to be seen as a sweetheart, or this could be someone that you thought you thought at some point this person stood on a little bit of business. You might have known they were always full of crap, but you thought they still had something. And now it's turning out that they're completely upside down, completely disconnected from their higher self. You were moved, steered away from this person, these people. You are the sun here. Very action-oriented. You know how to swivel, make the necessary changes. Sun, travel. So some of you could be traveling. Yeah, look, ascending, followed by manifestation. Third-party situation, ritual, and surprise. Lovers. So someone's surprised by your current circumstances. Divine feminine, single, sexy, and successful. Okay. Commitment in the reverse, landing on this blocked and chakras. So yeah, some definite imposter energy here. Someone really wanted to be you, really wanted to be seen as this divine feminine energy, but they're not. They got major blockages when it comes to the chakra system. So that's not just one, it's all their chakras are something is just clogged, okay? Like absolutely clogged up. Ugh, gosh. Okay, yeah. So clogged sewer energy. Sewer. Let's get a card for this hornet's nest. Emotional pain. This person, they just want to lash out at everyone. They could be doing that. They're lashing out at everyone. King of Wands followed by the Hermit and the Six of Cups, High Priestess, Trash Box, Legal, Vampire, Six of Coin, Faith. Yeah, at some point you really did give a lot to whoever this is. You thought that they were gonna, it was just a temporary. You understand when people go through hard times, of course, they're going to cry. They're going to, things aren't working out. Not everybody can, just process pain in a certain way and keep moving. Sometimes they get stuck or they stay in a certain way. But whatever sort of energy this is, they've been lashing out for years. We're talking a while here. We're talking at least 21, 23, 24. We're talking at least 3 years here. 22 is not on the table, so I don't know what could have went down in 2020. You could have left this in 2022. The problems started becoming very apparent, maybe even unbearable. So in 2021, so 2022, you were like, I'm out. And now 2023, things really started to kick off for whoever this might be that you warned. You need to slow your roll. I'm not the one. Stop playing. And now here we are. Here we are. Okay, let's see what else we get. Macro level. Poverty. Yeah. This is an ex-wife for someone. It's a twin flame in reverse dynamic. And they could be, well, this is a Capricorn in reverse. Woo! So this person could have a lot of Capricorn in their chart, could have a lot of Virgo, but this Capricorn being in reverse, man, that's rough. So we could be talking some serious addiction issues. This is an ex-wife for someone. Okay. Gosh darn. Gosh darn. Damn, that's rough. Wow. Systemic demolition of America. Okay. Mergers and acquisitions. Leviathan. Yeah. So, see, this is what, these readings, look, they're going to be a certain way for a while because there is indeed, this is ongoing and it's like a slap fest right now. Just remember, you're watching a movie, okay? You're watching a freaking movie. It might not feel like you watching it. For some folks, it's like, but things are happening here and those gosh. All right, so on the macro level, the systemic demolition of America, it really started to kick off in this year, 2021. Yeah, I don't really want to. All right, well, you know. Yeah, okay, let's just keep going. Woo, I don't like this. mergers and acquisitions, Leviathan, book smart but stupid, continue, there, that's beautiful. Continue to share your wisdom with others, your love and your light. This is your mission. This is why you're here. Digital pimps, you keep it real. So while everyone else is pimping out, you know, falling in line, pushing out this, pushing out this kind of stuff, you're kind of doing, you're shining the light, okay? You're bringing the light to the dark. You're putting a flashlight on these pockets, these underground pockets, caves even. So there's an ex-wife, Capricorn in reverse, connected to a Virgo. There's a relationship that's beyond repair. Someone is in emotional pain to the point where they're not able to function really. They're going in the reverse of you. Lift weights here. Some of you could be doing some things physically, building up your strength. Single, sexy, and successful. Let's just keep going. Don't ignore the red flags. So yeah, don't ignore the red flags. Now we've got black flies. So someone did ignore the red flags. Black flies, followed by crimes against humanity. And then that's followed by crystal aura, charity event, nanotechnology, private equity. Your children love you more than you know. So yeah, you're here to anchor in the light. Anchor in the light. And that's what you're doing. You're not ignoring the red flags. Someone ignored your warning, okay? That was a huge mistake. And whatever warning this was, it was to help them. But they didn't take it that way. Someone does resent that you did try to help them. Yeah. Okay, so in some cases, this is someone here that had a very tumultuous relationship with a spouse or whatever. And you could have told that person, listen, if you don't get away from them, they're going to take your life. This person got away from them. Now they're struggling financially. So now they're pissed at you. If I wouldn't have listened to you, I'd still have my money. Yeah, well, they might not have their life. So you definitely warn somebody. And this is not for everyone, but you definitely warn someone. If you keep on with this person here, you're not going to be around. Hence this black flies. And then we also have this crimes against humanity that is going into this systemic demolition of America. We're seeing a lot of hearings right now talking about certain things. But, you know, what we're not seeing are major arrests. So, interesting. Don't ignore the red flags. So there's a red flag here. Social engineering is the red flag. Germany, smugglers. Adult daughter is a stripper and escort. He's got power, but his mind is weak. He doesn't know who he really is. So we got a lot of these fake-ass leaders. They're just puppets. 8th Industrial Revolution, followed by weather modification. So weather event, perhaps in Oregon, maybe even New Zealand. Now we got the Philippines, explosives, inbred. Don't believe the hype. Wow. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff on the macro level here. Smugglers in Germany, social engineering. Let's see. Bedroom, astro travel, dream time. So yeah, a lot of you are getting things done in the dream state, fighting this spiritual war. Bonfire is behind bedroom. Could be waking up feeling exhausted, and then, you know, you get going. Once you get going, you're gone. Social engineering. Let's see what's up with this. These damn black flies is being engineered because they bigger than ever. We're going to get this one too. Crimes against humanity. Social engineering. Let's see what's up. family. Ah, how interesting. Kindred spirits, tribes, sincere support system. So something socially engineered when it has to do with family unit. Uncertain is at the bottom. The situation outcome is undetermined. Fireworks. Enthusiasm, victory, festival, wonder. So that's good. I mean, social engineering is not really how I want to see. Something about family units, social engineering. Let's get another card. Hold on. Airplane. Landing on imprisonment. So this is movement here. Internal guidance systems. Continue to follow your guidance. Leave it behind. You're leaving it behind. You're immune to this social engineering. Here's the communication with the telephone at the bottom. Within a few weeks, somebody could be contacting you within a few weeks. Open dishonor. We already have the card out. This relationship is beyond repair. They will always be dishonorable. So now we're seeing this is a turn in some cases. I said there aren't any arrests, but there could be some arrests. Crimes against humanity with Germany's quite interesting. World War. Social engineering. Systemic demolition of America. Mergers and acquisitions. Systemic demolition of America. Eclipse. Upstage, mergers and acquisitions. So there's something going on with America and Germany involving this crimes against humanity, or there's a similarity, a parallel. All right. Systems, crimes against humanity, systems. Something about systems. Empty nest. Moving on. No one home. Now this is landing over here with this doorbell situation. So whoever is planning on coming to your home, you won't be there. Some of you are moving. New life. Separation, the void. Vacant. Someone can't fill the void of you. You've left behind. They can't fill the void. Someone fills a void. Okay. Mergers and acquisitions. Let's try this one. Mirror. Seeing clearly. Self-assessment. Self-improvement. Insecure. Make comparisons. Reflection. Obsessed. Narcissistic. Vain. Self-love. So this is this Hancock twin flame in reverse energy here. You mirror back everything that this person loathes about themselves. And that's why they can't. Yeah. Huh. Well, that's interesting. And then on the macro level, demolition of America, mirror, being forced to look in the mirror. The image is quite distorted. All right, this is deeper than what I can really. I gotta watch my mouth. Hold on. Crimes against humanity. Symphony. Organization. Precise. Organized. Yeah, this is a global this is global. And it's a global organization or whatever to completely sell off this here. But this crystal aura is counteracting, we'll just say. So, yeah, this mirror here is larger. More people are unable to turn a blind eye to what exactly is going on. Germany, smuggler. So there's some smuggling thing going on in Germany. Fishing pole, self-reliance, mentoring others, poetry in motion, connect with nature. It's landing over here with family. And then we have crew, leadership, co-create, pooling assets. Okay, so the answer is no. Yeah, so there are a lot of people that could be pulling together their assets. There's some financial reckoning that's going on. So this could, in a sense, this could be bringing families back together, okay? So maybe we're going to start seeing overall a resurgence of the family bond. Macro speaking. Social engineering. Germany, let's try this one more time. Book burning, censorship, limiting freedom. Yeah, so there's some major, and I don't follow German politics at all, but this is some major censorship going on, maybe when it within this region, or this is just history once again repeating itself, okay? And then we have this yoga here, deep breath, centered, go within, healing, inner child healing here. Let's get a card for 8th Industrial Revolution. Earn, loss, death, forfeiture, grief, closed up, bereaved, collapse, dismantle, change of state. Landing over here with he's got power but his mind is weak. 8th Industrial Revolution and Germany. So there's a change in the guard here. If this hasn't happened, it's going to happen quite soon. Cabin, detached, confined, lonely, remote, secluded, go within. Quarantine, so there could be another attempt to lock people down. And now we have fortress. So sealed off, backbone, ready for anything, determined, unbreakable, true grit. Doing what it takes to protect yourself and your family. Flamingos at the bottom. Soulmates, lovers, union, courtship, dating. So some of you are moving into a beautiful new relationship. Alluring. Someone finds you very alluring. You have the it factor. You know, love can be found within this chaos, because this is chaos. It's a lot of macro energy coming through. There's a lot of people that they might have been riding high at some point, you know, riding high rollers between like 21 and 22, year 2021 and year 2022, while you could have been like real down and out because you decided to go in a separate direction. And now that whole thing, the stage has been completely flipped, and these people that did the most, running their mouth about your decisions, are now kind of really going through it, okay? And you said your piece, you've done what you needed to do for that, and this is a new cycle that is happening. And within that there's still chaos, but you've got what it takes to continue to maneuver, right? This kind of stuff here. Organization. Okay, that's it. Life review, Archangel Jeremiah. Yeah, so you're showing people they got to look in the mirror, take inventory of life, resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Okay. healthy lifestyle. So these two, when they show up together, this is just about, you know, taking care of yourself, eating healthful diet, getting the right amount of sleep, exercising for optimal health, you know. And then passion, following your passions, a new career, breathing deep, remembering who you are, Archangel Michael, right? Oh, wow, look at here. We got the damn declaration showing up behind flamingos. Defiance, reclaiming power, status quo, challenging the status quo. Yeah, so there is a major, this is a lot of political, something about political science. Somebody could be a political science teacher or something like that. And anyway, Archangel Michael is with you, period. So, yeah, this is another one of those that goes, whoop, but yeah. All right, I'll see you guys soon.